Hey, what's up guys, Mike Patrick, and in this video I want to talk about holding your own. Okay, I want to talk about what is really holding your own, okay, in this world. Okay guys, look guys, none of us are our ancestors from thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago, maybe even millions of years ago. It all depends on what your beliefs are as to how old the earth is, okay? So that's not the point. That's neither here nor there. But I want to talk about holding your own, guys. I was thinking and reflecting like I tend to do, okay? And I was thinking one time, I can't put my finger on who said it, but a memory came to me, okay? Somewhat. I can't, like I said, it was kind of like a dream. How you know how dreams are vague. Sometimes you can remember a little bit of the dream, but you can't remember the dream in totality. So, but someone has said something along the lines that came to me of where, I don't, it's a lot of parents who don't want to leave this earth until they think their children, and whatever their mindset is, till they think their children are able to do without them, okay? Guys, at the end of the day, in this day and age, it's very few people who truly can fend for themselves, okay? Now, you might be under the illusion that you can fend for yourself, but there's a small amount of people who truly can fend for themselves, and even that's to a certain degree, okay, guys, and that's within the power of the Most High, okay? But you have people who have been in the military, okay, who probably could survive with limited things, and live off the land and things of that nature. And then you have other people who can do so, okay, who may not necessarily have been in the military or anything like that. But let's face it, guys, in this modern time, okay, it's very few people who can truly fend for themselves, okay? Now, in this day and time, you got people who think that if they have a job, they make a certain amount of money and things like that, then they're fending for themselves. But in reality, you're not fending for yourself. If you have to rely on someone to give you a job and someone can fire you, anything like that, you can't fend for yourself. You're under the illusion that you can fend for yourself. There's a lot of men who think they're men because they go and work. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I've put on many hats in my life, guys, and I'm a very young man. I got a long life to live, okay? But at the end of the day, I can attest to the fact. So this is not criticizing or trying to separate myself from this. You got a lot of guys who think, I go out, I go work, I go do whatever. I'm a man, I provide for my family, I'm a man. You know what I mean? Like, no, like in reality, you're not necessarily a man. I'm not saying that you're not a man, okay? Because it's guys who go out and work and who depend on a paycheck from someone else, who in turn is in control of their fate as far as that occupation goes. But you still have a lot of guys who go out and do that, who still know how, let's just say if society completely broke down, no one was providing a job for you, you do have some men who still can go out here and who know how to live off the land, so to speak. So if it came to a point where no one else can provide anything for you, all you have is what's around you naturally, there is men who can still do that. But let's not get too much in our pride, guys, because what we have a lot of right now is there's a lot of people in their pride who think they are fending for themselves, who think they are doing for themselves, who think they are, who think, you got men who think they're men who are not really men in that regards, if that makes sense, in the regards of what I was just talking about. And then you have a lot of women who's puffed up in their pride because they can seem to make a way for themselves under a certain circumstance, okay, guys? But really, you can't fend for yourself. None of us can. Even if you do know how to live off the land, okay, you still have to have things in your favor, okay? At the end of the day, we all got to depend on the Most High. Don't put too much pride into a system and a job and that someone can fire you from, someone can take from you, anything like that. Okay, guys? Don't even depend on being able to live off the land, okay? Circumstances could always be made to where you can't make it, okay? So always have the Most High first under any circumstance, guys, okay? And never get too prideful, all right? Hopefully this was a helpful video. Peace.